YouTube, what is up? So, pleasant surprise this morning. We end up receiving the Amazon exclusive Alpha Flight box set. I don't know if this is an Amazon exclusive. I believe it is. That just happened to be where I ordered mine from, and I was charged 2 days ago. Received it today. So, yeah. Good morning. Um, hmm. So here we have the figures out of package. I know you guys may want to take a look at some of the artwork on the package. And this is just going to try to be maybe a quick 10-15 minute video. We're not going to get too in depth with these characters. We'll save that for individual videos. At this time, if you guys can think of any questions, feel free to ask. And in the following day or two, I'm gonna go over some of these questions with you guys, and then you know, show you guys some things if you like, as far as swaps. I don't know if there's anything we could really do with this set, or maybe take a look on how take a look at how they stack up with each other. But here's the box that they came in. So once you take it out of that shipper box, this is what you're going to be looking at. And this looks pretty awesome. I mean, colors are real vibrant. You get a quick look at the characters and their names. Then you got promotional images of the actual figure. The figures that come in. Shaman looks ridiculous right there, but in person, it's not that bad. There is the UPC there. Don't know if that's going to help anybody, as I do believe this may be a Amazon exclusive. This is a little disappointing, but nobody's going to really care. Normally, we get like a little backstory or rundown on the character, but here we just get their name, where they're from, country, state, pretty much. Alpha Flight there. So this insert that you're gonna see that I'm using in the back of the figures, which I pre-took out a package, that's looks like kind of like a blizzard, like a snowy background. So let's go ahead and dive right in no particular order. Here we have Shaman, who's a good-looking figure, pretty much a witch doctor. He's an actual doctor, actually. Early in the comic books, he was able to save Puck's life when Puck, damn near lost his life in like one of the first issues. Or I believe that was the first issue of Alpha Flight. But the first time we actually see them together as a team is in one of the X-Men magazines or comics. I'm not going to get too much into that. This guy does share a lot of pieces with the Hawkeye. Pretty much similar to boots and legs. This piece here is I don't recognize it, but everything else is pretty much recognizable. This guy doesn't have no accessories at all. We do get a little splotching here and there on the headband there. Not too bad. You can see some of the black coming through and then some of the yellow on the black. But overall, not bad. Not a terrible figure. Looks a little better than what it did in the promotional photographs that we got. Here we got Snowbird. And then looking at her, she does look really good. Not too great there on the elbows, but I can't tell if they painted the white over the blue. Yep. You can see the marble here. the marbleization in the plastic. So that is blue plastic painted uh, with white, and we got a lot of splotching going on. These things aren't going to be perfect. They're toys. They're meant to be played with. I know as adult collectors, we get a little, you know, upset when they're not perfect. But this will do. And I mean, unfortunately, if you're like a Alpha Flight fanatic and you love Alpha Flight, everything Alpha Flight, some of the stuff might uh make you unhappy. But here on the hair, this kind of bothers me. It looks like somebody with dirty hands touched it all over. But I think it's supposed to represent like shading, and it's not that great of a job to the naked eye. On camera, it doesn't look bad. I don't recognize this head. The body is pretty much a standard female body that they have been going to. We're no longer getting that moonstone body. Um, and yeah, that's probably a Disney thing, which is understandable. So, Snowbird, not too bad. Um, this figure here is just weird. Like, it's not bad. It's not painted terribly. There's really nothing wrong with it. It just does absolutely nothing for me. And this is Vindicator. And here we have the other Vindicator, which later changed his name to Guardian, known as Maple Leaf. One thing I like, uh, that I would have liked, I should say, is they could have made these reds match up. And they do not at all. And early promotional shots of this figure, we saw the red look more like this, and even a more metallic red. And I don't know why they didn't do that. So is this a good look? Yeah. Would I have liked to see it a little bit more uniformed? I believe I remember it that way. I could be mistaken. So if there's any of you guys out there that are hardcore Alpha Flight fans, you guys let me know. But they do look good together, side by side. But again, if they were supposed to match up with the colors, then yeah, that's a no go. So we have Northstar and Aurora, and of this box set, these are probably two of three that I was looking forward to. Um, Aurora, first off, mine is stuck. It's got like this issue here with this elbow where I don't know if I'm gonna be able to heat it up or not. But I try playing with it, and the more I try to flex it, the more I think I'm gonna break it. So yeah. Um, Other than that, pretty plain Jane figure. Black over white. We got a little bit of white bleeding through. Nothing too crazy going on here. Hmm. Other than that, I mean, this figure is a good figure, but it's so plain that it's boring. Even though I love this character, it's like it does nothing for you. And I guess the Vindicator figure kind of did that for me, but it doesn't feel like it's lacking anything. It just feels like it's pretty, whatever. Now this guy, we would have been able to say the same for. Like, yeah, it's whatever, but at the same time, these butterfly joints here, just on a basic figure, make it look that much better, and it goes a long way. So Hasbro, if you guys haven't got the memo by now, just this alone will take some of these figures above and even over the edge to where they're going to be a little bit more desirable. Now, I know you guys try to, I know that I should say, not that they're listening. I know that they try to, cut corners here and there. But if you were to put this on a single card and say, okay, $19, and it doesn't have these, I probably wouldn't pick it up. Now, I'm just saying that for myself. Like, I'll probably be like, whatever. It's not, I'll wait for it to go on sale. But you throw these on there, okay, cool. I might be more inclined to pick it up right away, not wait for it to go on discount, and I'll buy it at 19. Now let's say, okay, well, in order for us to give you guys these on more figures more often, we're probably going to charge you more. I'm I'm of the I'm on the side of fine, charge me more. I would pay, 26, 27, 28.99 for these figures. If you're giving us butterfly joints, maybe an extra head, maybe, something along the lines of blast effects, it can go a long way. So if you guys want to charge more and give us better stuff, I'll gladly pay for it. I can't speak for everybody, but if you look at this guy, give him these same butterfly joints. These are awesome figures. But if you compare these two, we're gonna go with the Northstar and say, wait a minute, that Northstar is awesome compared to that, Guardian or whatever. But that's just me. Um, Not trying to go on a rant, even though I kind of did. And then, probably to me, the most desirable figure in this box set is Puck. And I say that, you know, because, I was one of the unfortunate ones that didn't pick this guy up early on when he first was released as a Build-A-Figure in the Wolverine wave. Now, that Wolverine wave is not easy to come by, and neither was his Build-A-Figure. But with the release of this box set, we've seen the value on this guy plummet to maybe $60 or so, and rightfully so. I mean, it's a small figure. We were so upset when we got this as a Build-A-Figure, and then prices on him skyrocketed and made him not unaffordable, but it got to the point of where, yeah, $150, $200, nobody's gonna pay that much for him. But now that we got him again, I think this is gonna make some people happy, and that's been happening a lot lately. And I can't blame uh, Hasbro for doing that. I mean, we've seen reissues of a lot of figures. Even the Hit Monkey was reissued, maybe not the same colors or the same color scheme. This one, the new one, had a white suit as opposed to the black suit the original one had. But they see that these are figures that are being purchased on the aftermarket, and they're like, well, if we re-release it at a lower price, we kill the aftermarket and we make money on top of it. So I'm not too upset with that. I'm not a reseller, and if you are a reseller, then sorry, not sorry, but to each their own. Like, I don't really care what other people do. I have paid secondary market prices for some of the stuff that I like, but that's just me. And I always tell everybody, do what makes you happy, and do it for yourself. But if you're doing stuff to impress other people, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it, or you should find something else to do with your time and money. But anyway, yeah, so here's the Puck. Like, I don't know if I really want to try to pull this apart to see if they put this together like the Build-A-Figure. The Build-A-Figure kind of fell apart a little easier than this, and this does feel like it will give if I keep um, trying to remove that limb. But something different about the head. I'm not sure. I think the head here is a little bigger. Um, yeah, I don't have I don't have the other original one to compare it to. If I do get it anytime soon, I will do a comparison video. Maybe I might borrow it from somebody. I don't know. I don't know if one of my friends would have it, but yeah, not a bad figure. The price range, not too bad at all. There are some good things about this, some bad things about it. And again, if you guys have any questions, please like, subscribe. If you guys want to see some side by side comparisons with the group and maybe versus Wendigo, or anything you guys could think of. I don't know if there's going to be too many head swaps that we can do with these guys, and that's one of the things that I like to do. But unfortunately, I don't think there's anything we can do unless you guys can come up with some ideas and let me know. So if not, as always, please like, subscribe. Remember where you saw it first. This is probably more than likely the very first review of the Alpha Flight box set. And if you guys want to see more stuff like that, let me know you're watching. Subscribe. And as always, take care.